Hi guys, welcome back to another speed build. This is a two-parter episode, not really a series, but it's two parts because together it would just be too long for one video, and yeah, nobody wants that. Everyone has lives to be going on with. But the second episode, or I don't know, is it an episode? Yeah, I guess so. The second part will be uploaded at the same time, hopefully. So yeah, it shouldn't be too, I don't know, I don't know, I just thought it was a nice compromise. Anyway, so this is a bigger build, and it's also the second time I'm recording this, like voiceover, because the first time I was watching it, I was like, this is going so slowly. And turns out I hadn't sped up part of the clip, so yeah. So, anyway, we just won't mention that. Yeah, this is a bigger house. Like it's 2 bedrooms. It could easily be like 3 bedrooms, and it's very easily extendable. But I really wanted to use basements. Like I hadn't used basements yet, and so I thought, why not do it now? You know, this is the prime time. And yeah, I think I actually really like how this house turned out. I kind of wanted it to be kind of, I don't know, I guess like bachelor pad-esque. But it didn't really turn out like that. Like it's still quite like, I don't know, it's quite like modern and everything, but I think it would be more suited to, I don't know, say like a family home or something. But yeah, no, I do really like how this house turned out. It's quite open plan, it's quite modern, all these things that I adore. And yeah, I'm really happy with it. I'm really happy, not to toot my own horn or anything like that, but yeah, I'm really happy with how it turned out. So I actually got the inspiration for this build from Google, which is not something I usually do. Like I usually just go on Pinterest or something like that. I find I get like the best results when I go on Pinterest. I just stop there for a moment. um, just because, I don't know, it tends to be stuff that's a little bit more unusual. But I actually just Googled it this time, and turns out there's got really good results in there as well. So who knew? And yeah, so it's kind of, I paid a lot of attention to the front of the house. I didn't really do anything too wild on the back of the house. I did change it a little bit, but it's really kind of the front of the house, which is where everything's happening, if you know what I'm saying. Like I kind of didn't, I don't know, like I just really liked the front of the house, and I don't know, I just didn't want to take away from it or something. Either way, like this is basically how it turned out, but with a few little extra thingy-majigs here and there. I don't know what I'm talking about anymore. um, yeah, I had a bit of issue with the path. Like it just wasn't connecting up to the actual game, and it was like, you know, the path, the sidewalk that the Sims actually walk on. I wanted it to connect up, and it wouldn't. But I got there in the end, and I quite like it. I think it's a little bit more interesting, and yeah. So yeah, I mean, what else is there to say? I really like big windows. Like that is something I want in every single Sims house. It's big windows and something delicious like that. I just really love big windows, open plan. And my mum's the same. Like I obviously got it from her. um, but yeah, so it's just a nice little, I don't know, outside sitting area. It's not really a balcony, but you know, it is what it is. So yeah, fitting the stairs in. This was the only like place really that it made sense to go, because I kind of planned out that the right side of the house was going to be, or the left side, I don't know, the opposite side to where the stairs are. I wanted that to be the kitchen area. Like I had that in my mind. So this is where the stairs go, and that's kind of it. Like that's just the way it is sometimes, you know. But yeah, so the second part, did I say this already? The second part is kind of the more interior design stuff. So if you want to see that, then that's over there. This is more just the build. It's a very short video actually, all things considered. Like, I felt like this house took me so long to make, but yeah, in actuality, probably not so long. Once it's all sped up, it doesn't matter. So yeah, this is where I kind of was mapping out the upstairs of the house. So as you can see, there's 2 bedrooms, but they are pretty big. And yeah, I've got 2 bathrooms up there as well. So, you know, it's quite nice. There are loads of bathrooms in this house. Like, I think there's 4, and there's 2 bedrooms, so it's kind of like, okay. But yeah, oh, my voice went a bit strange there. I didn't really know, like, what to do, like, to map this house out. I didn't really want doors everywhere, because I just feel like that closes houses in, especially on The Sims. Like, it just really makes them seem smaller than they are. And this is quite a weird shaped house, so yeah, I kind of just put, kind of like that wall. I don't know, is it like an accent wall? I don't really know. Like a dividing wall. Obviously I have some issues here. Like there, that's kind of like L-shaped. And it just kind of sections it off from like the hallway to the dining room to the kitchen area. And yeah, I'm very happy with how that whole wall turned out. But yes, so there isn't really like a master suite. Like, both of them could be the master suite. I assumed that the master suite would be the one that I just put the doors on, that one there, just because it has a balcony. And yeah, so I kind of guess, but it doesn't have an ensuite, so, and the other one does, so I don't know, like, how do you judge what a master suite is or isn't, you know? Who's to say, you know? Who's to judge? Anyway, so the basement is really big, and I kind of didn't really think about it that much. I was just like, yeah, let's have a huge basement. And that's just kind of how it turned out. And I had some real issues, like designing the interior, because I was just like, what? You know, like, how do I fill all of these gaps? But I got there in the end, and I'm very happy with how it turned out. We're actually coming to the end of this video, actually, because I'm starting the kitchen, and this has gone very quickly. So go over to the second part if you want to see more interiors, and this is kind of where it leaves off. I put a tea thing in there, and okay, I'll see you next time.